Hello, welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports, and this is a product review. This is the first ride in the 7 mesh clothing that I did a video earlier today, which was more of an unboxing video, and then this is the that's a 7 mesh logo, so you can see that right there. And I went out and did a 9+ hour ride, about 13, well, not about, actually 13,000 feet of climbing. And if you can see the salt stains, I know that may not be attractive, but hey, I actually got out on the bike and put into work today. So the bibs as well I wore, and this is the Highline jersey, and then I wore the Mk3 bib. And I got to tell you, I was super comfortable all day. I had this is all I had. Now, weather was in the low 50s in the morning, so I was a little bit chilled, but it was 75, 80 degrees later on in the day. And so lots of climbing up and out of the saddle, some imperfect terrain as well. So there was an opportunity to get some chafing, and I was fine. So the isolated bib from the bottom material, which touches the saddle, the bib portion, and that slide back and forth, and it's perfect. The bib encases your bump, and you're just super comfortable. So I think it's definitely a go. Now, I had the Mk2 as well to try those out, and I've done a couple of double centuries in that one, and I actually think I like the improvements that they made. They're minor here and there, but the chamois in particular is different, and I like that better. I generally don't like to wear chamois cream. I basically like to go without, and this was the first time riding this bib, and like I said, I put in 9+ hours, and no chamois cream, super comfortable, and the legs are very compressive, so it's going to be hard to videotape that or to shoot that with video. So, but the legs are very compressive. And they also do this one stitching thing, which is kind of different. I haven't seen that before. In women's clothing, they call it a dart and stuff. And it's just a way to cause a taper. And I like the way that is, because it separates the bottom part of the chamois, bottom part of the short from the chamois. And honestly, I'm very, very impressed. And it takes a lot to impress me, because I do a lot of product reviews for a lot of different clothing, all in the high-end space. So brands like Assos and BM and Santini and other brands, Nalini as well. So this is a very high-quality bib, and the jersey, very form-fitting, and lots of salt stains and stuff, but it's fantastic. And I also I had the zippered pockets. I had them now. Okay, so one of the things that I thought was going to be an issue is that the pockets are really small. Everything's tight. They're a little higher than I like, but you know, that is their design, and that's fine. But I had multiple items in the pockets, and they stretched out just right. I had several nutrition bars. I had 2 tubes. I had 2 CO2 containers. I was going remote, so I had a flat kit on my bike, but I also had a flat spare stuff, because you never know how many flats you're going to get when you're out in the boonies. And also my phone, which is just a iPhone 6 Plus, and it's got a big case as well. This is the case right here. It's a Topeak case, and sure, it's not the prettiest thing, but I've dropped my phone 50 miles an hour out of my pocket. It's tumbled and slid, and it's been completely protected in this case. So it is a bigger case, and it had no problem fitting in the center pocket where I normally put the heaviest items. So the jersey's great. The bibs are great. If I'm rambling on, sorry. These are all my videos are impromptu, and I don't have a script. And I think it's genuine, and I think people appreciate that. So I'm just a guy, rides his bike, and reviews product from time to time. So, okay. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If it is your first time here, please, I ask that I want to get the subscribership up, and then I have an opportunity to do more things and more product reviews. So subscribe, and then there's a little notification bell as well that if you click on that, then you'll know when I've posted a video, and then at your leisure you can tune in and watch it. In the meantime, please share with your friends, and we will see you on the road.